Yo, I'm done with these.
I'll take on the motherfucking CIA, nigga.
I'm on it today. They say, I feel like I'm about to spit some fire.
I know, I feel it, Dino.
They say that if you cuss in the first minute of YouTube, you don't make no money.
Ooh.
Well, motherfucker. We ain't making a dime today, Tony.
I'll take on the motherfucking CIA, nigga.
That's how I'm on it today, Marito. That's how I feel,
we
man.
fucking and sucking before the first minute. We don't want none of your money. We don't want no ads. We don't want none of that.
Go, man. I'm hyped, man. You know, we already know, man. We got to be honest. We got to start the podcast off. We just got to put some respect on Kwame Brown's name.
1,000. GOAT.
For our people, our faithful, devoted 100 viewers out there.
I think it's 103 as of this morning.
Yo! I'll take on the motherfucking CIA, nigga.
Yo, we bodying the podcast game. 104 followers. Let's fucking get it.
104 views.
Not even followers. Views, baby.
And it's something about every one of those views. It just feels sweet, man.
It does.
It feels
man.
like you know you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yo, shout out to the people who listen, the people who view, the people who share, subscribe.
The people who listen to the first 5 minutes and go, I don't want to hear this shit no more. Those are the people that I want to give it up to the most.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm giving it up to all my enemies from now on.
Let's do it, man.
I'm done with friends.
Yeah, fuck friends.
Nah, I'm done with friends. Not one of our friends has listened to this.
No, not one of you motherfuckers have cared to listen. At least the enemies, they go and they listen for like the first 5 minutes and they go, these motherfuckers ain't shit.
Yeah, and
but that's still a view,
and
bitch.
then they find
our friends ain't giving us no views, no shares. I see you, motherfuckers. You don't do nothing.
Yeah. Man.
Huh? That's what I mean, man. I like that. We're every episode, bro, we're bodying up. We got headphones. We got motherfucking noises on the soundboard.
Yeah, would you direct your attention over here to this lovely drip on the wall? You know, we're just it's the little things, man, Chito. You got to do a little bit better every day.
You do.
We got to do and the dopest thing going on right now though, the guy doing the best is Kwame Brown.
The GOAT, bro.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
People, if you're on the YouTube, you know the story. And if you don't, I'll just say it in the briefest way possible, right? Because we're not a podcast who redoes what people do. We don't go over it too much. But this shit is too fire, man. This guy was drafted #1 out of high school, 2001. And he had a okay career. But if you don't live up to these expectations and the media turns on you, they can make everybody think you're a goddamn loser.
You're a bum.
When you have a career where you made $60 million.
Yeah,
do you hear how crazy that is?
Oh, it's brutal. It's stupid. You're 18 years old. You buy your mom a motherfucking house, but you're a bust still.
You know who's
according to them.
You know who's a loser? Me. You're looking at
That's a loser. You guys want to see losers? It's us.
Look, but we're trying though. That's what I love about this whole thing, man. That Kwame was a guy who played a full career, was lampooned, ridiculed by everybody in the game. Everybody,
the butt of the joke.
The butt of the joke for years and years. He didn't say anything, and then they woke him up. You know, they were talking about him on All the Smoke. Go to his channel on YouTube.
Yeah, watch it.
Before you watch. Stop watching this.
Stop watching this and go watch Kwame Brown drop shit.
Unsubscribe to this.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you because you're disloyal.
Yeah.
But go over there.
Yeah.
And watch his shit, man, because he's spitting facts. He's telling his story. And it's such a beautiful thing to see, man, because he had this image of a scrub. Somehow we let that happen.
Yeah.
That this young black man from nothing.
Yeah.
Makes it all the way to the top of the game.
Yeah.
Playing with Jordan. And so he gets drafted to the same team Jordan is kind of the GM and a player. And everyone knows Jordan's King Petty. Nobody, if he don't like something, he don't like it. He goes from there to playing with Kobe. And Kobe's
another
second
guy.
To none.
Rest in peace, but Petty is fuck too.
GOAT. Yeah. If it's his way or no way.
Yeah.
Anyways, he lives his life, man. He's quiet. He's humble. And now he's going at everybody who ever looked at him wrong.
Yeah.
And it's so good to see. It's so good to see somebody take their L with so much class, and then when they come back to tell their story, it's celebrated. It's one of the rare things where people got right.
Yeah.
The masses are stupid.
Big
they
time.
suck. They have bad taste.
Yeah.
They're canceling Ellen. They don't get it. They don't get it.
You don't get. You canceled Ellen. You're looking at it the wrong direction.
He's giving black people millions. Her giveaways. She's giving away more.
Yeah. She's giving away to the hood,
dude.
Turkeys, everything.
Cars, Hellcats. She's. Man, come on, man. So, anyways, we cancel the wrong things. We celebrate the wrong things, and finally, the underdog, the real guy, who was painted out to be some kind of loser. He's finally celebrated from the people, man. And it was wild. I was running, and I'm listening to him go off on their heads. I'm going to jump on your head.
I'm going to jump on your chest like a trampoline.
Oh, he's saying
that's bars,
he's
bro.
like the dope. If he was a wrestler, he'd be like the #1 wrestler.
Oh, the #1 shit talker.
Mama's cooking and all that.
Mama's cooking.
I don't talk.
And he does the sprinkle.
Yo, I don't talk about another man like this.
No, but dude, this is different, man. Like this shit, like is the most entertaining shit on YouTube right now, bro. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny. There's like everything I've done in stand up. I've done this shit for 12 years. Kwame Brown went on a rant for 2 weeks, and my career ain't shit.
I never want to see you do comedy again.
I don't want to do nothing.
Unless you're talking about your mama's cooking.
You know what I mean? Like, my whole career is trash. LOL, Kevin Hart, get the fuck out of here. Just for laughs, get the fuck out of here. I haven't done shit. Kwame Brown goes on the fucking thing, and he calls a bunch of grown men pussy-ass bitch, and I'm in my room like, oh, God! Like, I'm dying. I can't, you know what I mean? It's so funny, bro.
I tuck my girl in. She goes to bed before me. I tuck her in.
You tuck her in?
I go, I'm going to be up for a little bit.
Yo,
I listen to Kwame Brown. Get work!
Yo.
I'll take on the motherfucking CIA, nigga.
Yo,
that's what he's doing.
You know what's so funny? I with my girl too. I laid it down, and then after she was like, "So what are you gonna do?" I'm like, "I'm just gonna walk home and listen to Kwame Brown and smoke a cigar. I'm not staying here. I'm walking home." And dude, that's an hour walk.
Yo.
And I just walked home and bumped Kwame.
You know what? As you should, man, because what's better than a real story, man? A true story of an underdog.
Yeah.
Taking these L's and then finally fighting back and speaking up for themselves.
What's that dude? See, I'm not that well versed with like basketball players. I'm not whatever. But the dude Matt Barnes, Becky with the good hair, right? Because he's like, yo, man, the reason people like your story right now is because they like the losers. Mm-hmm. There's like a fan base for losers. But I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. This isn't like the normal underdog story. This is like pure genius. Funny.
Yeah.
It's jokes like, bro, this guy is freestyling, roasting.
Oh, yeah, he's done the equivalent of 5 specials.
Yeah.
Of your favorite comic.
Yeah.
He's done it on a tractor, man. He's done it.
Yeah. This guy's doing the Chappelle shit. Like, he's going out, dropping Netflix specials in a cornfield. Yeah, for real.
No, and I love it, man. I think that the winner, this whole concept of loser and winner, it's like the winner, they say, oh, they write the history books and they always spin it their way. It's like, yo, give the mic to a loser then.
Yeah.
And watch what happens.
Yeah.
If this guy's a loser, it's like, yo, that's it. That's where it's at.
That's where it's at.
Man, this guy had at one time in many cities 15,000 people in the arena booing him.
Yeah.
And then to turn it to where he's in his kitchen getting celebrated like that, it was a story for the scrubs.
Yeah.
I was a scrub, man, Chito.
Yo, I love the new soundboard, bro. I can't even fucking hear it, but I can't wait until it goes live.
Fuck me, Tony.
I told you a long.
Yeah, I don't know all of them still yet, so sorry if this is annoying. I'm getting really excited, and I'm kind of guessing, but yeah, man, it was. This is for. I was a scrub. I played a little bit of junior college basketball, and you end up on the end of the bench, man. You know, you get in the game in the end where people are just cheering like you're Rudy, like they just let you in as a special Make-A-Wish kind of, I'm a player too.
Yeah.
I got here.
Yeah.
You start to resent. I was that guy at the end of the bench.
Yo.
I was a loser.
Okay.
I was a loser, man. The coach was against me, he hated me, and somebody would fuck up on the court and he'd look at me and be like, why he do that? I'm like, I'm on the bench. Don't talk to me, man. I gave up, man. I wanted to quit too, because I'm a quitter too.
You know what? Okay, yeah. Keep going.
ahead, no.
Keep going. No, it's so funny to hear this shit, because like for most comedians, you're just the coolest dude. You know what I mean? And for me as well. Like, you're just a cool guy. But I love hearing the basketball days, because you were like, I wasn't shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
The cool, if whatever you perceive as cool is all built on L's.
Yeah.
I've lost. I'm a loser. If you talk about more losses than wins, but really it's the right win that counts. Like this guy right now, he took the L for so long in the media. He had people disrespecting him, and then he shut the fuck up and told the truth when it was right, and told it so with so much joie de vivre on it, so much drip. So much drip.
Yeah,
and
like touched by God, bro.
It was amazing.
Like, that's hard to do. And this motherfucker's just going up there with no training, no nothing.
Yeah.
Flossing.
Yeah.
Saucing dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see someone stand up for themselves, man, and really use truth and not violence, and other people's words, against them. I love it, man. It's a win for the petty losers, man, for the scrubs, for the guys who they would cheer.
Kwame. How good did that feel?
Yeah, excuse me. Pause.
Yeah,
pause.
Can we start with the pause? Pause.
Yeah, let me adjust you. Let me help you with that, player. Let me just go ahead. He goes, hey, man, shit.
Yo.
He goes, no, man, that's not cool.
Let me help you with that shit, player. That's funny,
He goes,
bro.
I'm a guest, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we're back. The second half. If you stayed, you know what it is. If you're one of our loyal day one A1s, you're going to get I don't want to say a treat, but some knowledge, man. This is a guest with us, man, Darron Hastick. So I DM'd him.
Yeah.
I said, yo, we'd love to have you on the show. He was like, hey, man, I'm nervous, man. I don't tell jokes. I was like, you don't gotta.
You gotta tell jokes.
Say, come on.
You gotta tell jokes. Krusty the Clown is right there.
Yeah. This is a serious show, buddy. Look at the fucking thing.
Homer's hiding in the bushes. Yo, man, be serious. And he got the Simpsons right there.
We're two serious guys, man. No, but there was nothing to be nervous about. It was like, thank you for coming, man, and I think it's important for somebody. For somebody like me, this is who we're doing the show for, some young artist, somebody who doesn't know what they want to do, but they got a passion to be creative. They don't want to do something that's going to make money, per se, in their hobby. Their passion doesn't make money. What is some? Well, actually, we'll start here. How long have you been into that finance? Like, what sparked your brain to go, okay, this is important? When was it something you were taught at a young age?
No, definitely not. I came to Canada, I had no idea about finance, no idea about credit. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
There's no credit system there whatsoever. You know what I mean?
It's I'll get you tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll be near the beach. Yeah, that's where you can find me.
Yeah, so when I came here, just work, regular job, I started as janitorial, my first job, and my boss, he he became like my dad. I used to call him my BC dad. You know, maybe we clicked really close.
And what job was this?
Janitorial.
Oh,
My first job was janitorial when I came.
And you're boss of that janitor company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And long story short, he got cancer, and I had to take care of him. You know what I mean? So it was and that just changed my life. You know.
In which way?
Well, when he passed away, I just realized that it's hard to leave everything to chance, enjoy life, he's an awesome guy, you know. People always buy his house, eating, drinking, you know, great guy to be around. But when he passed away, you know, it's not that people's bad, they just have their lives to live, so they can't take care of you and that type of stuff, right?
So he had no friends.
Yeah.
No, his friends didn't show up. To take care of
Well,
him.
they did within the best that they can.
Like friends do. Like friends do.
Yeah.
Much like friends do.
Yeah.
So
that sounds like the start of like a pursuit of happiness kind of like journey.
Yeah.
So humble beginnings, and you saw, and what? How long ago was this?
I would say about 15 years ago. Yeah, about 15 years.
So did it was like a flip, a switch flip, or like you're like
Flipped.
okay,
Instant.
Like eye opening.
But then what was your first move? What was your first move to 15 years ago to go? Okay, now I have to. This is important to me now. What was?
First thing was I cut all my friends off.
Yeah. Yo,
We were just talking about that.
Right?
get the fuck out of here.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And more or less,
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just because-
you could talk into it.
just because my part was clear, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, what I needed to do. And I used to drink a lot, have a good time, party, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I just knew that wasn't for me anymore. So
Yeah.
I kind of like buckled down. And
So your first thing was clearing out the distractions that are now distractions, things that were just part of your life. Your perspective changes, so you clear out these distractions, and then then the next step is you know, from what the stuff you share, it's like what was it? Hey, okay, let me learn about
education, man. So the internet, powerful place to spend your time, you know, if you used it wisely. You know, so the first thing, I used to buy all these magazines, trying to figure out how to make $1, how to make more money, doing whatever while I'm working, right? And
And are you still doing the same job, like the janitorial services at this point?
so I did, yes, which today is like a multi-million-dollar company.
Yeah.
So I built it to that, right?
Yo, that's fire, man.
And
Yeah.
But in that journey, I searched real estate, I searched stocks, you know, and then I just keep educating myself more and more.
Did you read anything specific, or is there something that you would say to somebody watching this? Oh, hey, here's some kind of information source that.
How much time we have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But for me personally, I was watching TD Money Talks, right?
Okay.
I was watching the show on TV, and one lady said to the other lady, she's like, if you had a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes, and it went on sale, what would you do? You know, and the lady's like, I'll buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought that clicked in my brain. And she's like, that's what stocks are. When they fall, don't think of it as a crash. Think of it as going on sale, you know?
Ooh.
And that's what I did.
Yeah, I like that, man.
You know, and that was, ever since then, I started my journey in stocks. I'm in my house, and I'm trading stocks, and I'm looking around because I'm thinking like someone's gonna break down my door and arrest me because making money could not be so easy. You know what I mean?
Yo, you're like looking around, but you're doing the right thing.
Felt wrong.
You're like Nino Brown. You're just walking around in all black like a criminal.
Yeah, it did, man, and you know.
Did you do EFTs, or what was the
No.
What was the biggest return, or did you?
So I don't really do EFTs or mutual funds or any of that stuff, and I kind of talk people out of doing that.
Okay.
You know,
Now we're talking.
I believe that nobody cares about your money more than you. You know, so if you understand ETFs are a basket of stocks. You know, I kind of pick what I believe and I love. You know, and then I just stick with those stocks. My stocks don't really change. You know, I just buy the dips up, down. So I get to know the stocks.
Okay.
So well.
Okay, so
You know?
that hold.
Yeah.
How important is holding? It's
Well, yeah, holding is great. That's if you buy great stocks, yeah, you hold, but stocks go up and down. That's the natural flow of it, you know. So if you understand what you're doing, after time, you know, you buy the dips, you sell on the highs. You buy the dips, you sell on the highs, and that's really how you maximize money.
Okay.
You can literally trade one stock 4 times in a day.
Yeah.
Because
if you know the trends.
it moves. Easy to well, you can learn it pretty well. You know, real estate. I joined this group called Rain, and it was $3,000 to join, and back then that was like $6 million.
Yeah.
Like $3,000. You know, I joined, and they said, "Oh, just make a business card and say you're a real estate investor." So I go, I make a business card. I'm a real estate investor, so I'm giving it out. It's like, how much properties do you have? I'm like, none. So like, what kind of real estate investor are you, right? But I keep pounding the pavement, you know, and my friends would be like laughing, whatever, you know. And then I get 1 property, 2 properties, 3 properties, 4 properties, 16 properties. People are like, hold up, you know, he's on to something.
Yeah.
Plus, real estate's going up, right? Going up, right? So
what do you mean? Like when you say you get 1 property, what was the process of that?
so I would search for properties, search for something that's undervalued or something that's I'd give a good cash return, right? And I'll package. I have no money. I had no credit then, you know.
Yes.
So I would just find these packages and I'll shop it around. So I'd be like, hey, you want to invest in this? This is what it looks like. This is your return. This is your whatever, right? And I'll go around. I'll go to you, and I'll go to you, you know.
And this business card, do you just when you paid this group, did you need a license to do this, or was that business card?
No. You don't need a license. No, you don't need a license. That business card was just saying that you are a real estate investor. It's not a real estate agent or anything like that. No license needed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
They were just putting you on that path.
Yeah.
You know, to be a real estate investor. And they taught you a lot, but it was so much information, and that kind of transformed my life too, to help others, because information is great, but if you don't have credit and you don't have money and you don't have and you don't have rich friends, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of difficult to get going, you know? So, and then, I know $3,000, but $3,000 was,
yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a big. That's an
money
investment. So that was an investment of you betting
investment.
on yourself.
Well, first of all, I didn't even have the $3,000. They just made payments, $100 a month, and even that was a lot. You know?
Yeah.
Janitors don't get paid much in case.
Yeah, man.
They don't get paid that much, right?
When you own the company.
Oh, I didn't start the company yet.
Right, but you pushed it. But yeah.
Yeah, I started a company a few years after, when my mind was like, okay, what can I do? What am I in? That type of stuff.
What company was what was the focus? What was that company that you started?
It's called C4 Building Maintenance, janitorial company.
So you have an investments in stocks. Then you do real estate, and so is that something that has been like the key? Is something that you preach of diversifying what you?
Yeah. So as time goes by, I'm like, what would take the least effort in time and grow over time? You know what I mean? I can start a business, but it's a lot of work, a lot of management, goes on and on. Real estate and stocks, simple. You could forget it. It goes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tell people, like, I know people like way wealthier than me, you know, and they own businesses and that type of stuff. And I'm like, I have something you don't have. If I go back to Trinidad and I sat down and I drink all day long, come back in 10 years, I'll be getting richer. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't leave what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
So you have to keep on building and working and maintaining your business, or else it just matters. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Whereas real estate and stocks, it continues to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, and you don't have to be there.
Yeah, and someone pays it off for you.
Yeah.
That simple. So I'm like, that's what I want to get into, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what I try to tell people to do.
That's a great message, man.
Because you can do what you're doing, and you can still invest in real estate, in stocks, whatever, right? And you can start small. You know, people think you got it in Vancouver. It's ridiculous. In Seattle, it's ridiculous prices of homes. You know, but you don't look there. You look in Atlanta. You look in Surrey. You look in
Right, where you can
Calgary.
Yeah, where you can't afford it.
Yeah.
You can buy a house in Atlanta right now. I'm looking at an apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, $65,000. $65,000. You know what I mean? That's like insane. You know, so
And that city is, would you say, business wise, the most booming city? That's what I've been hearing.
oh my gosh, Atlanta is on fire. You know what I mean? That is where you would want to be. You know, and it's growing fast. You know,
And you still, what about Vancouver? Is there the real estate? Is it still money to be?
yeah, if you're a multimillionaire, if you're a multimillionaire, you can buy whatever you want. You know? Yeah, if you're starting off, it's probably not the best place to try and like people have a misconception about property and owning homes and whatever, and like I would tell people, don't buy a home to live in, and especially in Vancouver. You know what I mean? For the price you can buy a home to live in, you can buy 5 places in Calgary, 10 places in. So let's just say your rent is $5,000 a month, but you have all these places bringing in $300, $500 each. You have 10 of them. Your rent's free here.
Right.
But someone's paying on your mortgage, so you're getting wealthier and wealthier and wealthier and wealthier.
Spitting facts.
That's fire,
Yeah,
man.
I told you, man. I told
Mad
you
facts. And it's like crazy because you were like nervous. Do you know? But I'm like, dude, I'm
Absolutely.
nervous around you, my dude. Like you're dropping like gems. I love that.
No, we make a safe environment, man, for knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, that's what this is really, about. We goof around all the time and have a good time, but yeah, this is when you have information in you, it's gonna come out, and you have lived this stuff. You're in the process of it, but you're doing it, and you have a humble vibe. Every time I've seen you and our interactions have always been cool, and then seeing you online, it's like, okay, let's bring this guy, let's put him on his platform, because other people that are, the young versions of us or whatever like that, those people are gonna see this, and hopefully that, I think it like that. Maybe I wouldn't have listened at 20.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
I would have said, nah,
man. I just started listening. I'm 34,
Yeah.
Right.
and motherfuckers are saying shit to me like TFSA, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those words are attractive now.
Yeah. And like all the shit that you're like saying too, like real estate and like basically having your money work for you,
Yep.
like
Yeah.
that. That never rang. That never like touched my mind before.
Well,
but now it does.
That's why I wanted you to be the first guest too, is because as artists, you're kind of taught to put everything, always bet on yourself.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
shouldn't.
Yeah, well, that's what I started
says
realizing.
that. He
I'm
said
like,
that before.
man, you shouldn't only bet. Everyone always says that. That's such a cliche thing to say. You should bet on yourself, but at the end of the day, it's like, man, there's more to it than that, though.
Yep.
It's not just about yourself. Like young men do that a lot. They're like, well, I'm just gonna bet on my talents and my whatever and my ego. But at the end of the day, it's more than that.
Yep.
You're ignorant if you think it's just like your fly ass that's gonna get you to financial freedom. No, man, it's a bunch of things.
Yeah, if you
it's
told
about
me-
work, knowledge. What you just talked about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, if you told me at 20, if you just told me, hey man, don't buy this Tupac shirt.
Yeah.
this 3X Machiavelli shirt. Take that money. I wish somebody would have just slapped it out of my hand, took the money and invested it. So that's what my algorithm is doing to me now.
Yeah.
It's shaking me and going, hey, here, look, learn about this shit.
Yeah.
And I want to be a part of it and put this out there.
Yeah.
And I'm learning a little bit as I go, but I'm seeing that it's seeing the results of it, and talking to people like this really, it makes it digestible for a simple man like myself, or somebody who's been trained. We learned nothing about money growing up, learned nothing about the importance of saving and learn none of that shit. So
Yeah, man. And another thing too, bro, is like hearing your story as well. Like, cause you like with the janitorial background, bro. My parents are both janitors, but my parents worked their fucking asses off.
Yep.
To the point, like, now that we live in the suburbs in Calgary, you know, and that's crazy. Off of like a janitor salary, like they work their asses off, man, and like I'm so proud of them for that. And now my mom was asking me about like crypto and like investing, and I'm like, man, I'm learning, but like once I know more about it, I want you to do that and like grow yourself, because our whole life they've been trying to make sure we're okay, but now I'm like, nah, man, y'all gotta make sure you guys are okay, because like I just want the best for them, and they work their asses off to get where they are now.
Which is, it sucks. Hard work sucks.
Yeah.
When it's work.
Yeah.
Like doing something that you love doing isn't work.
Yeah.
We do this 24 hours. I could talk shit.
Yeah.
That's not work.
Yeah.
But working hard is a scam if that's all you're doing.
Yeah, man.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, I never wanted to be known as a hard worker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this guy, he's going to work hard, man.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just the standard.
No.
There's a standard of, I'll put, like when it came to sports, I put in the effort.
Yeah.
I wasn't the hardest worker, so I was a scrub.
Yeah.
But when I found my passion, you know, then I was able to, it's not work.
Yeah.
It feels a whole different way, and I don't want to ever work. So I want to make some fucking money, Tony.
Yo, I'm too short to touch the buttons. Yeah. But that's true, man. Back to my parents. I want them to experience that freedom. Cuz my mom is like a queen. Fuck work. You know what I mean? I want her to like live life the greatest. Like go back to El Salvador and still make that cake.
And this is the way, and there's actually, that's what's so dope about this. There's actually a way to do it that's accessible. To if you could spend money on shoes and all this other stuff, the idea that there's stocks available and real estate available, it's I have to say it out loud to go, yeah, that's money sitting there.
Yeah. And it's as simple as hearing someone say it.
Yeah.
This was my experience. And then that whole, like, it was a brick wall for me before, talking about finance. But now it's like slowly the bricks are getting taken
One of my
apart.
biggest things to explain to people is that a bank is a tool, right? They have a job, and their job is to get your money. Their job is not to make you money, you know, and that's where people get confused because they see the branding and the big banks and they build that level of trust. But it's a business, and their job is to take your money and they use it to make money for themselves, right? So that's the number one mistake. So people, GICs, when I hear 2% GIC a year, I cringe. You know what I mean? I'm like, wow, you know, I make no less than 20% a year of my money. You know, that's a bad year. That's doing nothing. Anybody can do it, you know, with a little bit of education. And it doesn't take that much time. Start slow, get into it, and you just get better at anything you do. You get better at, right?
Talking facts, man. I love that, man. I love that you care about that, man, and that there's people out there like you using your platform to educate and share that knowledge that you have. And I'm really grateful that you did it on our show.
Yeah, man. Thank you for
Thanks for having me.
And again,
How bad was it? Was it that bad?
no, bro. You were
I
spitting
think
fast.
you're great. I think you should do it some more.
Yeah.
You should do it on other platforms.
Yeah, and like you were saying too, man. It's like it's beautiful to see like someone that like looks like you talking about this kind of stuff. Because before that whole like all this money talk was like a very white thing.
Yeah.
But then even that myth gets broken.
Yeah.
It gets taken away. Yeah. Or I'm a comedian or I'm an artist. We don't do stuff like that. Yeah. Nah, fuck out of here. It's different.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
It's different now.
And to die, and we are gonna die.
Yeah.
So why not drip the on the way to
to
death? Like why not be fresh to death? That's what I'm
legit. Like, and I always tell people that like nowadays all I care about like I know it's a dumb thing to say, but I don't care about like leaving wealth for the generations to come. I might not even like those people. You know what I mean? Like, fuck those. I don't even know who they are. They might put dirt on my name. You know what I mean?
They go, Grandpa was a pervert.
Yeah, Grandpa was a pervert. You know, they
Grandpa
might me to me.
Yeah, they go, Grandpa touched me.
yo, right?
You go, I didn't do shit, man. You shit
And
on yourself, and I wiped your ass.
I'm in heaven. I'm like, yo, you lying. You're putting shit on my name. But the thing is, like, what I want to do is make money for the most important person in my life, and I know it sounds selfish, which is me, and make money for my mom and my pops and my brother and my sister and my niece and my nephew. But beyond that, I don't know these other people. They don't exist yet.
And then when you do get a family, you want to make a little bit of money for them. I think maybe.
Well, yeah,
I'm
of course, but right now, but those people don't exist yet.
right.
I'm talking about the people now. You know what I mean? I want to make it for them. And at the end of the day, bro, like, I don't even know if I want kids, but that's a different story.
Right.
Right? But yeah, like it's about living in the
You
now.
wouldn't adopt a little El Salvadorian kid?
You know what I want? You know, I want to adopt.
I don't know if I want kids.
I don't know if I want kids.
You sassy bitch.
Sassy. And there's other kids like who look like me starving right now. They ain't got no
I want
pupusas.
the money from me. I don't even know if I want.
Yeah. I don't know you imaginary motherfuckers.
I don't know if I want to get pregnant anyway.
I do want to adopt a white kid though, 1,000%.
Yo, for sure.
Right, like a little Dennis the Menace looking white kid.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a little.
Actually, my sister did. My sister adopted a little white kid named Peyton. Yeah. Peyton.
Cool.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. We went
Eating
off on a whole.
frijoles.
Eating frijoles.
No, but you hit the nail on the head, man. It's like I always tell people, take care of the older you. Take care of 85-year-old you, because we don't need money now. When we need money.
That's a whole fact.
When we need money is in the future. 85 years old, game over, man. Like, you know, I mean, you guys have talent, so you could probably push it a few more years.
He said 2, 3.
2-3 years at the best.
He said you could push it.
Yeah, 2-3 years.
The way he said that.
Yo, that was fire.
So you could push it a little bit.
But you want to make sure you're all right at 85. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah. We're planning for the future us to be comfortable.
Yep.
And no, that's I think that's a great. Yeah, that's a good place to stop. We could keep going.
Yeah. And,
I don't want to make it to where, hey, tell us everything
1,000.
you know about finance.
But dude, also like hearing all the knowledge and like the boss talk that you did, but with the Trini accent is even more better. You know what I mean? Because I love that accent, but when you like start dropping knowledge like that I think that shit's beautiful, man.
Let me ask you this: Do you have other business partners? How is it working with business partners? Is there rules that you go by, like because we're seeing in our field, you know, we're in the creative realm too, but this is a business.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got different lines that could be crossed or communication. What's the key to working with a partner successfully? What would you say?
I think your passion and your goals have to align, or else it's just not going to work. It's just, at least that's my experience. I'm still learning as I go, you know, and I keep trying, you know, but I realize that you and your partners have to have the same goals. Everything has to be clear, and then you go along that path. But even then, it doesn't matter, because your path might change along that journey.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you can't predict the future, but at least going in and checking in and staying the course, you can make some money together, make some good business together. Yeah. Take heed, Manchito. Listen to what these fucking guys are saying.
I love. Yeah, you know what's crazy?
This shit, Johnny.
Hey, we both look like drug dealing ass motherfuckers right now. Yeah. How do I operate? I look like Hector Lavoe right now, bro. You know, like I look like I'm about to tell you guys that I have AIDS. You know what I mean? Because I've been living too crazy.
I look like I own a bodega in Miami or something. Like I'm Haitian.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Like a Haitian little like store where we make.
Yeah, we're like dripped out. My man is chilling. You know what I mean? Like you just got a red shirt on. You're like, I got the most money.
One.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, I have a bunch of questions, but there's also things that people have covered. You know, everyone's talking about crypto, and I just don't want to jam you up. But if you're still here,
no, I'm cool.
Where do you? Is it the same as? Do you approach it the same as stock? Or is it a little bit more of a treat? Is it a gambler's delight, if you will?
Great Great. You're pretty much answering the questions for me. So this is the thing. If someone asks me, do you think I should invest in crypto? Then I right away know, no, you shouldn't. You know what I mean? So fundamentally, people have their own beliefs in crypto. I'm not going to say any name because some people believe it's going to take over the...
Yeah, they'd be the number one source of how finance and currency works.
But my argument is kings don't give up their throne. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's no way crypto is going to take over. I believe there's a part. You know what I mean? But it's not going to... People like, oh, the world's going to go all crypto and we're going to...
I was one of those guys. I thought that was... Yeah.
Like, that is never going to happen because it's illegal. That's it.
Right.
End of crypto.
You know what I mean? You got to go black market back to the underground where it's only valuable.
And they will shut that stuff down. You know, do I believe crypto has a future? Yeah, I do. I honestly do because, you know what I mean?
So in a pie where, or not even pie, in $1, and you got $1 to invest in across the board, how much of crypto would you invest your dollar in that you're willing to lose?
So I teach people for free. Right?
Yeah.
I take my time, late nights, whatever. I try to educate people, right? And basically start with what you know, safe, boring, blue chip stocks. They pay dividend every month. You could count on it, and you can build and learn, right? So if you're now starting off...
Blue chip stock. We got to rewatch this. And
I want that. 1,000.
Blue chip. Did you get that?
You get the blue chip. And that sounds like fucking like heroin. I love like blue magic. You get that blue chip.
So like crypto, I would honestly, I invest in crypto, but very little. If I lose the money, I don't really care. Right. People call me, oh my God, did you see a dip? I'm like, I'm not even looking, man.
Yo, dude.
I don't even really care, right? So,
I love this guy, bro.
But I'm like, but would I buy more? Yeah, because I buy in dips, right? Yeah. It's just, I'm naturally bred. So it dropped. I'm going to buy more.
Some of that dollar is going to go there, but not the lion's share.
No. No, I make money in stocks or whatever, businesses, real estate, whatever. And then I allocate a little bit to, crypto, but very little in crypto. Like,
but bro, that's how stupid I am. Cause I got some cake.
Right.
I got some cake.
Yeah.
This
rich. Yeah.
I got some cake this summer, and I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna put it all on crypto.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even know anything either. And she was like, you are a dumb motherfucker. And I was like, whoa. Yeah, but I am hearing that more. Yeah. That it's like, no, dude, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah. That's the dumbest thing.
That's good to hear too, because on Facebook, you got, when the people get it, when the masses get to it, the dumb masses, they like to tell each other, hey, do this and do that. And so you got people in our field who, hey, you guys, and then it all tanks. They're always, especially when you put the money in. Like as soon as you put, okay, I'm going to put 100 in, they go, oh, it's crashed. It's at its lowest ever, So it's like that kind of.
So you don't have to answer, but if you don't pull your money out, you should be fine, man. I mean, it's just a matter of time it go back up. I believe crypto has a big future to play in.
Yeah.
A big part. So it's going to go back up. So you just don't. What happens is people panic and they pull their money, and that's when you lose. You don't lose. You don't lose when it's in there. It's just down. Forget about that stuff.
And that's the thing too, is when you were talking about like the dips and the highs.
Yeah.
See, that's a piece of information I never used to think about. Yeah. Is that no, you invest when it's low. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whereas before I thought the complete opposite. Yeah. But now like you're like the fourth person I've heard that from. So now my mind is like, oh, that's the wave.
So what people do is they have money in crypto and it goes up and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get more. I'm like, take some off. You know what I mean? If it goes up, you're still winning, but take some off. That is exactly your money. So some people triple, quadruple their money, but they refuse to take it out. They just want more, right? Yeah. But it's just strategies and learning that even crypto up, down, way down. You know what I mean? It's just that's the nature of the beast, right? So you just have to know how to play. Yeah.
Dude, I love it, man.
Beloved.
It's beloved.
Yeah, that was beloved. That was beloved as fuck, man.
Yeah, we're gonna bother you again, man. When the market, when it starts doing its thing, I'm gonna bring you back. I don't even know what that means. When the market starts tingling and
when you come back, but bro, let us know if you ever want to come back. But I'm gonna wear a tuxedo every time you're here. That's gonna be the theme. We're gonna wear
Yeah, we're
tuxedos.
dressing up for this man.
Yeah,
Put some respect on him
Yeah,
and
put some
Kwame Brown.
respect.
Him and Kwame Brown's name.
But my last name is Duran too, so that's what I thought when he was like, "Oh, Duran's coming." I'm like, "Damn."
Yeah, I said
some king.
Duran. I said it the Black American way.
Yeah.
Duran.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. And yeah, that's. I think that's the episode, man.
Yeah, that was lovely.
This is like
I love that.
Mr. Rogers.
Thank you for
neighborhood
being
type
here,
talk.
man.
Hey, thanks a lot.
That was
guys.
great,
It was
bro.
that was amazing.
Didn't it feel good? Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be on. He's gonna be a star, man. This guy's got a lot of talent.
Yeah.
We got a couple years.
We got 2 years left, tops, and then we're out the fucking game, bro. My family, who doesn't even exist yet, is gonna cancel me. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's wild, man. All right, you're out of here.
I'll take on the motherfucking CIA, nigga. Huh?